Mental health. Most people faced mental health problems during the pandemic. We have multiple surveys around the world that suggest we had doubling and tripling of the rate of mental health problems during the pandemic. And same thing for anxiety, same thing for depression. Some countries did a bit better, others did worse, but overall, we had a major, major problem. I see some of my colleagues celebrating, suicides did not go up that much. You must be kidding. I mean, you wait for someone to commit suicide to be happy or not to be happy? We have solid evidence that 0.1% of the population died with or from COVID, probably mostly with COVID, and 50% of the population just got nuts. Just compare the numbers. They're multiple log scales off. Education, lost years and lost lives. 90% of students around the world had their education disrupted. Data from the Netherlands, that is a country that has the best infrastructure, the best connectivity, can have laptops and infrastructure for practically almost all students to be able to continue by Zoom or from a distance their quote-unquote learning, showed that during the lockdown, students learned next to nothing. Actually, the poorer students regressed 60% more than wealthy students. It was a wonderful way to create more opportunities for the wealthy and for the privileged, and to destroy those who were disadvantaged. And in the US, it was not just education. These children had to go there to get food to live. So it was a massacre. I think it was a public health blunder of the top magnitude, probably the worst in the last century. According to UNESCO, 24 million students, including 8 million studying in universities, will not be able to return to their studies after the pandemic. In the United States of America, according to a study by Christakis that got completely attacked, more than 5 million lost person years from closed schools in the US in the first wave occurred, which is far more than the loss of life from coronavirus.